Imagine this, a young man, maybe 20 or so, full of youthful energy and a burning desire to experience the world. He's at that age where the world seems full of endless possibilities, and the idea of settling down feels like a distant, unwelcome prospect. He's restless under his dad's roof. He feels confined, like a bird trapped in a cage, longing to spread its wings and fly. He's had enough of rules, curfews, and nagging. The constant reminders of responsibility and the expectations placed upon him feel like heavy chains, binding him to a life he doesn't yet want. He wants freedom, the kind of freedom that allows him to make his own mistakes, to learn from his own experiences, and to define his own path. Wants to live life on his terms, to be the master of his own destiny, unburdened by the weight of tradition or the expectations of others. So one morning, he walks into the kitchen, the air thick with the aroma of breakfast and the unspoken tensions that have been building for months. Looks his dad square in the eyes and says, his voice trembling slightly with a mixture of fear and determination, "Give me my share of the inheritance now." He demands, the word now hanging in the air like a challenge. It's gutsy. Honestly, it's like saying a bold declaration of independence, a severing of ties, and a rejection of the life that has been laid out for him. "I can't wait for you to be gone. I want what's mine now." It's a harsh, painful statement, dripping with impatience and a lack of appreciation for all that his father has provided. And what does the father do? How does he react to this blatant display of disrespect and disregard? Heart heavy, maybe fighting tears, he says yes. Despite the pain and disappointment, he honors his son's request. Perhaps hoping that this experience will ultimately lead him back home, the son leaves town, pockets loaded with cash, feeling like he's finally escaped the confines of his old life. Head full of dreams, dreams of adventure, success, and a life lived to the fullest. He parties hard, embracing the freedom he's craved, indulging in every pleasure and excess that comes his way, buys drinks for strangers, eager to make new friends and bask in the admiration of those around him. Chases every thrill he can find. From gambling to fast cars, he seeks out experiences that will give him a rush and make him feel alive. For a while, he's living it up, feeling like he's finally made it. He believes he's found the key to happiness and that his life will be a never-ending party. But you know how it goes. The fleeting pleasures of the world can only satisfy for so long. Money runs out, friends disappear, and the fun dries up. The lavish lifestyle he once enjoyed crumbles around him, leaving him feeling empty and alone. Then, wham, a famine hits. As if things weren't bad enough, a widespread famine sweeps through the land, making it even harder to find food and work. He's broke, hungry, and alone, with nowhere to go. Stripped of his pride and his possessions, he's forced to confront the consequences of his choices. He finds himself stuck in a muddy field feeding pigs, a job that is both physically and emotionally degrading, a far cry from the life of luxury he once led. The smell, the filth, it's more than just dirt. It's rock bottom, a symbol of his complete and utter failure, a stark reminder of how far he's fallen. He's so desperate, he stares at the pig slop thinking, his stomach gnawing with hunger, his body weak and exhausted. Even my dad's servants eat better than this. The realization hits him like a ton of bricks, a painful acknowledgement of the comfortable life he abandoned. That's when something shifts. He makes a choice, a decision to swallow his pride, admit his mistakes, and seek forgiveness. He'll go home, not as a son, but just hoping to be a servant. He lowers his expectations, willing to accept any position just to escape the misery he's in. Anything is better than this. He convinces himself, clinging to the hope that his father will show him some mercy. Now, picture his father, a man who has aged with worry, his heart aching for his lost son. Every day watching that road, waiting, hoping, praying for his son's safe return, never giving up hope that he will one day come home. And then, one day, he spots a figure far off, a silhouette in the distance, barely discernible against the horizon. Skinny, limping, clothes in tatters, a broken, humbled figure, a shadow of the young man who once left home with such confidence. But the father doesn't wait. He runs, actually runs, to his son. His heart overflowing with joy and relief, he forgets his age and his dignity, driven only by the desire to embrace his child. Wraps him up in a hug, tears streaming down his face, a long overdue embrace, a symbol of forgiveness and unconditional love. The son stutters, "Dad, I'm sorry, I'm not worthy." his voice choked with emotion, overwhelmed by the magnitude of his father's forgiveness. But the father cuts him off. "You're home. That's all that matters." His love transcends all boundaries, erasing the past and focusing only on the present moment. He calls for a robe, a ring, and throws a huge party, a celebration of life, a testament to the power of forgiveness and a symbol of the restored relationship. "My son was lost, but now he's found." He rejoices, sharing his joy with everyone around him, grateful for the return of his beloved son. This isn't just a story about rebellion, it's more than just a cautionary tale about the dangers of youthful recklessness. It's a story about coming home, about the enduring power of family and the importance of belonging, about grace that chases you down even when you've run far away, about a love that never gives up, a forgiveness that knows no bounds. And maybe, just maybe, it's a story about a father, a divine figure who represents ultimate love and compassion, who's never stopped loving you, even now. Regardless of your past mistakes or present circumstances, that love remains constant and unwavering,